Each decade had their iconic video games, and the 2010s was no exception. In this video I'll share with you 3 games from the 2010s I think deserve a special spot in everyone's hearts. I encourage you to watch this video until the end to see if any of these games are for you, or maybe you'll just join me in a trip through memory lane. So, let's begin our journey! Now, imagine you're hungry, right? So you write down the word, taco. And voila, you have a delicious taco right there in your hand, ready to eat. Or imagine you're feeling lonely, so you describe a giant flying dog to be your pet. And boom, you have it right there with you. That's Scribblenauts in a nutshell. In this game you play as Maxwell, using his magic notebook to create all sorts of objects to help around people. I was a crazy 7-year-old with a wild imagination when I saw my cousin playing this game, and I just thought to myself 2 things. First, that guy kinda looks like Finn from Adventure Time. And B, oh my god, this is the best game I've ever seen. But sadly, I couldn't play it. I didn't have a phone, I didn't even knew there were Nintendo DS version of this game. They were nowhere to be seen in Mexico, so I had no clue they were even a thing until later in my life. Until one day, on the 13th of November of 2012, Scribblenauts Unlimited saw the shelves of my local stores. I saw the trailers on YouTube too, I think, and when I finally got my Wii U on my birthday of 2013, that was one of the only games I longed for. I finally got it. I don't remember if it was on a birthday or on a Christmas or something, but I played the heck out of that game. And now, when I tell you I had an obsession with that game, well, I'm falling short. I kid you not, there were times when I played Scribblenauts Unlimited for so long that I couldn't feel the part of my hand that was grabbing the gamepad, while the back of my eyes was hurting so bad, and I was basically a zombie kid listening to the object editor menu for hours and hours on end. The main game is incredible. I'll get into that soon. I've always liked the customization aspect in games, so when a game offers you not only to basically do whatever you want with the character you are using, but to every character in the game, now that feels unlimited. The art style of this game is also really cool and playful. It has this doodle aspect to it. You can travel to a bunch of different areas, all with different problems, people, fun situations, and beautiful songs and visuals. After Scribblenauts Unlimited, Scribblenauts Unmasked release. Same premise, but now set on the DC Comics world. But to be honest, I think Unlimited is way better. I managed to play Unmasked for a little while, but it wasn't the same. In my opinion, I think limiting the game to one theme is not a very good idea. But I understand if you're into this game. It looks promising. There's this other game called Scribblenauts Showdown that came out for the Switch. I don't know much about it, but I might try it in the far future. Oh, I just remembered. There was this place, the Punctuation Plaza, where you could just share all of your creations and monstrosities to the world and download stuff other people made. You could have your own store and everything. Man, this game was fantastic. So, if you're into puzzles, or creativity, or helping people, or just being outright chaotic, this game is for you. I highly recommend you give Scribblenauts Unlimited a chance. Just by looking at this game, you can see the art style is incredibly beautiful, with gorgeous backgrounds and a very unique style. This game has to be the smoothest 2D platformer I've ever played. The gameplay is just so satisfying, and oh my god, I could talk about this game for hours on end. There was a free version of Rayman Legends for the Wii U that I used to play a whole lot as a kid. In this version you had 3 demo levels, if I'm not wrong, and some online challenges you could enter. This was enough to make me fall in love with this game, so much so that now I have the full version. Man, if the visuals are outstanding, just wait to see how creative this game is, and also how magnificent the sound design is, and the music in this game is so delightful. If you can play it with quality stereo sound or headphones, you will be in for a ride. The level of detail and fun on each world and level are incredible. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but to me, the best world is Fiesta de los Muertos, because when I die, I want to be parkouring my way to the land of the dead at the beat of a mariachi version of The Eye of the Tiger. You heard me right, that's an actual level. In fact, there are a bunch of levels with rhythm mechanics, with banger songs, some original and some are covers of famous songs. Songs like Black Betty, Eye of the Tiger, and my Mexican fellows will like this one, the Vecinos intro song. I'm not joking, look it up. And the game has a variety of different types of levels you can play, so it doesn't get boring. This game might be a bit more well known, but I also highly encourage you to play this. I dare to say it's one of my favorite games ever, period. I would love to see Ubisoft making more stuff like this. You can actually play and find the last 2 games on lots of different platforms, even for PC, but this game, this is a love letter for the Wii U console specifically. Game & Wario, where do I start? I remember I used to rent the hell out of this video game on Blockbuster, so much so that I eventually just got it. I think the only game that surpassed it was Kirby's Epic Yarn. I rented that one almost in every damn visit, but that's another story. Game & Wario is notorious for its perfect use of the Wii U game mechanics and gimmicks. That's something every WarioWare game tries to do on their respective consoles. But oh man, Wii U's Game & Wario is just so addictive. Using the gamepad and the TV to roam through the bunch of sets of minigames that this game has is so satisfying and overall just fun. There are different genres of minigames within it, and there is for sure one or more sets of minigames you will fall in love with. My favorite ones are Gamer and Shudder. Gamer is a game that combines the traditional WarioWare fast-paced minigames with a horror game, where your mom is trying to catch you playing after bedtime. It is very suspenseful. I remember my heart pounding, trying to do both things at the same time, and also you can just try to beat your own high score in another mode. And Shudder is a game where you have to take pictures of different people in different places, just as if you were an actual journalist. It can get quite challenging to get all of the points and little rewards, but when you do, it is really amazing and satisfying. And each level in this minigame set is incredibly creative, and it does grow in difficulty. And that's the thing with this game. You really feel the need to collect everything little by little, and have fun by doing it. This game offers a challenge and also a comfort minigame for everyone. There are also 4 games you can play with other people in a reunion or something, and they are really fun, especially Sketch and Fruit. There's also a list of collectibles I haven't fully obtained yet, but one day I know I will. And here you have mini games, which are like just a small gimmick that is so fun. But yeah, you will have a great time with this game, and you will finally see the full potential of fun that the Wii U had to offer. Through this, the Wii U was an essential part of me while growing up, and to this day, it is the most recent console I own. But I actually love having it, and replaying some of my favorite games in it. Maybe you knew some of these games before, but I do think they are really unappreciated. I would love them to have a lot of hype around them because of how great they were. No, because of how great they are. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments down below. I might do more of these since I do remember other underrated and even obscure games I'd like to share with you all. With the Nintendo Switch 2 coming soon, it's just comforting to remember all of this. So please subscribe to stay tuned, or if you like this video. If you want to continue your trip through the 2010s, you can watch this obscure cartoon show. Or maybe you'd like to watch some of my FNAF content. See you all in the next video. Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.